Hey, good morning, guys. Still see my crazy, chaotic kitchen. Matt, I think, is down feeding the animals. He's already been up and ran to the store and brought me back a coffee this morning, so that was nice. I slept till 8 o'clock, and it was glorious because last weekend I feel like I got up every morning, like at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Just all week I was exhausted. And yesterday I had to get up to take Carson, at the crack of before dawn, not even dawn, like 3:45 in the morning. So I was tired after we did shingles yesterday. So we're gonna get started on shingles this morning, hopefully getting up past that first ridge and going all the way across. I'm hopeful that we can get all the way to the top. Carson and Cullen are supposed to have archery today at 2 o'clock. I was gonna get up and make breakfast this morning, which I do on a lot of these mornings. That did not happen because when I opened up my flour, it had little weevils in it. And so you think, I don't know how y'all store your flour, but man, I have it in what I thought was airtight, but I guess I needed to go back and keep it in the freezer. But I like my stuff on my shelf. So I got to look into a solution for that, for my pantry. But anyway, I was hoping to get some doors and stuff painted, but me and Matt really need to get working on these shingles again this morning. So as soon as he's back, we're going to get started on that. I'm going to head out and go ahead and get everything organized and ready so that when he gets here, we can climb up there, start popping lines and just get to going. I'm still kind of itchy from fiberglass, from picking up all that stuff yesterday. I don't have a rash on my arm anymore, which I had last night. A couple of ant bites from picking up a shingle that had landed in some ants. But anyway, the kids are all still sleeping. I am just going to let them sleep as long as they want to sleep today, because Carson has had a long week. Effie got up yesterday to go support Carson, and Colin worked on the roof yesterday a good bit too. So they all got their work in yesterday. So I'm going to let them sleep this morning, and then we'll just take you with us today and see how much we can get done. Roger's upstairs working. He framed up all those staircase walls last night, which I showed you on that last little clip. So making progress every which way we go. It is nice. I love it. Love it, love it. I came out here to put my shoes on. I just told YouTube I was going to come out here and get organized, and Matt's beat me to it.
1978 is just a different breed.
It wasn't a different breed yesterday.
Please.
You were mad yesterday. You were grumpy.
Grumpy?
Overwhelmed.
I can't tell people why I was grumpy. I might get kicked off of YouTube.
Let me do a video too and just show you what all we got done yesterday. I'm gonna flip this around. Here comes Matt bringing shingles around to lift up to the roof so we don't have to get off every time. So this whole piece got covered, not the cap yet, but so this is what we're working on, is that going up that side. So we'll have to do this little portion today. And then got this done last night, or like yesterday evening. So our goal is to get from here all the way up to this little cap ridge, at least that far, and then get all the way up to the top here. Once we get to the other side of that ridge, we'll have to come back down and measure and work our way up. But it's a little bit more complicated, so I think Roger's gonna help out with that part. So, that's it. All right, real quick, Matt's still getting a couple things together. I am going to go ahead and pre-cut some of these shingles. The way that you do the shingles when you get up there, some of them have to be cut, like they have cut on sixes, like 6, 12, 18, 24. You have to cut them when you're standing there at an awkward angle. It's a little frustrating. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut some down here, so that we don't have to do it when we're up there. Fearless one, say hey. I think the further up you go, the safer you feel. I think when you're by the edge, you just feel like you're about to meet death.
I feel like the higher up I go.
Yeah, baby, sit down. So, I'm making a little progress. Getting there. That's our goal. And we got all that to go. All right, we just got this whole side finished for the day. You see the sun's going down. Colin's been a huge help. Matt, we made it.
Took a long time.
That was fine. I mean, they started ripping the shingles off yesterday morning and didn't know what they were doing. Y'all doing the shingles yesterday morning. So I think we've learned a lot, and the next one will be faster, I bet. Hopefully that looks good on there. All right, we got to go find something to eat. Bye, guys. I'll show you what Roger got done in a little bit before we sign out for the weekend. Oh, gosh. All right, told you I'd give you an update last night on what Roger had gotten done, and I just didn't because I just ran out of time and sleepiness. I had to order a brand new door for one of our doors that we're going to use, and then I had to book a hotel for me and Carson and maybe Effie. I don't know if she's going with us or not. Friday we got to go to Huntsville for a cross country meet, 4-hour drive from us. But anyway, let me turn on these lights. First of all, we'll show you. I put in these lights on the staircase so you can see. I put in just those little lights on the staircase, how nice that's going to be at nighttime, so that somebody don't have to turn on all the lights if somebody was upstairs sleeping. If you want to go upstairs, you don't have to turn on anything. So that is just one. I'm going to turn on this other light. This will not be where all the lights will be for upstairs, but for right now that's where they are. All right, I'm gonna turn this around so I can show you. All right, y'all had already seen, so I think you had already seen that. He had already put up some sheetrock there. He got all this trim in. Of course, we have not filled in holes or anything like that. None of this will be, I really probably won't paint this for a while because of all the sawdust and everything that'll be going up and down. This will probably actually be one of the last things to be painted and these stairs stained. But you can see you got most all that shiplap up there, and so just all those walls framed. This is still how it was the other day, and then there's that, what you'd seen. So you can just tell how different it looks. Now I will say that's going to be, it's a little bit of an angle. I wonder how many times Carson's going to hit his head on that. Now this is, if I come all the way down to here, this is about as tall as I am. Like I could go under here without hitting my head. So Carson will definitely be going down on the left side of the staircase. But it looks good. We'll go. Love the lights. So excited I did that. The stairs need sweeping off already. And then here, he started getting some of this sheetrock up in here in the laundry room. He had already gotten, a lot of this sheetrock up. But got this, and not sure what color I'm going to paint in here. This has not been sanded yet. This wall is the one that's going to be wallpapered with open shelves there. I will probably use a darker color. I don't know if I'll use navy. I may use navy. I don't know. I do not know. But this will be a plain wall. Or maybe this one will be dark. All this whole wall. So you see how long that is. This is where that kitchen sink is going to be. The cast iron sink here. So it'll be here. We had to put special braces inside the wall. Yesterday we had to measure the sink on the back of it and the cleats that hold that sink up. Had to get those put inside so that we'll know where those are. So it's kind of fun to get ready for that. I know he's still got to move the hot water heater out, put sheetrock up in there, and then there's that little bit that still has to be done. But it's coming together. And then on the front porch, show you, I got some doors painted. I can't wait to do this door. This is gonna be between the kitchen and the laundry room. It is not going to be painted. It's gonna be sanded and it's gonna be stained and then sealed again. I really, really like that door in a dark wood texture or color. So that one will be one thing that won't be painted in the house. I didn't see Effie much on my video yesterday, but I will tell you that Effie was a lifesaver yesterday, because while we were doing roofing stuff, she cleaned the kitchen, she scrubbed the floor in the living room, or swept everything, moved everything, vacuumed everything, all that stuff. And then, oh, the bunny's already out. The ducks are outside, out there by the bunny. So cute. So she's a super big help in the house. Supposed to start school today, but I could not figure out how to get a student login for Bob Jones homeschooling. So that's gonna have to, I gotta call them this morning, and then that's gonna have to wait. So let me turn around and show you these doors. All right, so that door was the one, I sanded those off. So the last time you saw them, they were kind of wooden looking. Oh, don't even look at my hot mess of paint and everything out here. And then this has one coat on it, just on one side. They both are only one side. So this has to have another coat. That one's pretty much done on that side. I just have to flip it over and get the other side. This I could not get out. And then I think instead of using barn handles here, I'm actually going to put just a doorknob that just screws right on here, so we can put both those doorknobs together, and then I just use the doorknob to glide it along the barn door track hardware. And then this was that ugly crazy door with the plexiglass that I busted out. So it's actually kind of, you can't tell, this side's kind of that light green, just like it is in the office. And so that'll be on the office side. This will be on the opposite side, and it's just the white that I'm going to use for the trim in those walls. I do have a special little cover to go on this glass that we're going to try. I messed up yesterday trying to put the stops in here. I drilled them wrong, so the way I drilled them, it needed to really be at an angle. So nonetheless, those, I'm gonna have to go by and buy some more of those, hopefully today, if I get a chance. But the window's already in, so I got that glass silicone in place yesterday. So that is gonna look good. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. I could put, if I put a doorknob on it, I'm worried that's gonna end up hitting the trim. So that door won't be super closed. I guess you could close it all the way to like here. I don't know. Or I could close that in with something solid, and then we could put a barn door thing somewhere on here, or even up here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But that should be, I got this on. This was kind of the bottom of this door was super duper crooked, so we weren't sure. Roger gave me some tips on straightening it out, and then I muscled this thing on with a couple of tricks of my own yesterday. I've just got to screw it in place, so that just gives the bottom of the door a little bit more finished look. So that is going to be about all that I've got right now. The next video I'm going to do is going to be Effie getting braces, because that was just in the timeline that happened. She's got a cross country run meet this afternoon at 4:30. Actually, as I'm making this video, she had one this past Tuesday after Labor Day, and was the first girl to finish at her school. Second overall for it's a Christian private school that she runs with, cross country. So she has a meet today at 4:30. She's super nervous, but she'll do great. She'll be fine. She ran, her and Carson, she's been all over it the last couple of days. She was ready to work out the other day and was frustrated because the barn workout stuff was dirty. She didn't like that. And then yesterday she was like, I'm running 3 miles today for time. So she went out and ran 3 miles in like 24:33 or 24:12 or something like that, crazy. And if you haven't been to our Instagram page, go to Instagram and follow us on Instagram. I'll post a link down below. And if you haven't followed Effie on Instagram, she's a hoot and a half. I've probably told you that before, but be sure and go and follow her. She is hysterical. She hasn't been as active on there lately, I think, just because we've been so busy, but she made a couple the other day, and they did well. She's just funny. So the plan this week is to finish these doors. I need to get that wire ran in the staircase that I screwed the pooch on. because I only ran one wire to that switch. It was supposed to have 2. So that's going to be a little bit tricky, but I'm going to get that done so that when Roger gives me the go-ahead, I can go ahead and mount the bracket for the light in the top of the staircase, which will be a feat of its own because I'm not sure how I'm going to get that high, but it'll be okay. And then, I don't know what else. I'd like to finish painting that office, but truth be told, I come home at night and I crash hard. But the goal over the next few weeks, I mean, hopefully less, is to get everything finished down here and on that side. He's pretty confident that with that leak that was in the laundry room from where that new construction met the existing house will be resolved after, because we put all the stuff up there yesterday. Shingles are on that part, but it has a shield up there, and he's planning on shingling that part, I think, this weekend. So that'll take care of that, and that'll be a big relief. And then that whole part of that little house will be done. So that'll be great. Anyway, subscribe. I got to go to work this morning. I just wanted to give you a quick update before I head out. And y'all have a fantastic, wonderful day, evening, morning, whatever time it is that this video comes out for you when it comes around. We're just going to keep poking along around here, making progress. Bye.